Hello. The last 3 months of the year is a special time in the United States because of 4 very important holidays. They are Halloween, celebrated on October 31st, Thanksgiving, which is the 4th Thursday in November each year, Christmas on December 25th, and New Year's on January 1st. Americans like these 4 holidays very much, and I will tell you about them. Halloween is mostly for young children. In the evening, they dress up in costumes and go door to door, collecting candy and treats. Sometimes the children dress up like ghosts or monsters or other magical creatures. They might also dress up as a pirate or a person on a sports team. They might dress up as Spider-Man or Darth Vader or wear some other fun costume. In the early evening on Halloween, children who are in grade school go door to door. When the door is opened, the children shout, "Trick or treat." Trick or treat means, give us a treat or we will play a trick on you. Of course, the children would not really play a trick. It's part of the fun. The people at home have candy that they give the children. The children put the candy in a bag and continue on to the next house on the street. You might think it's dangerous for young children to walk along streets at night, but the parents of the children usually go along and watch carefully from a short distance away. Here are some children who came to my door on a recent Halloween, and I gave them candy. Sometimes I'm not sure what the costume is, but it's fun anyway. I told you that Halloween is mostly for young children, but older people often have fun on Halloween too. Families decorate their homes for Halloween. One favorite decoration is a pumpkin carved to look like a face, like this. This is called a jack-o'-lantern. Every jack-o'-lantern is different. Usually they're carved as a smiling face or a scary face. There's a candle or a flashlight inside the jack-o'-lantern so the face glows at night. Is this scary? Halloween is mostly for fun, but it helps Americans get in the mood for more serious holidays in November and December. Thanksgiving is celebrated on the 4th Thursday of November every year. Many countries have a harvest festival. After the crops have been harvested in the fall, they celebrate. In America, our fall celebration is based on a story from one of the first groups of Europeans who came to North America 400 years ago. They were called the Pilgrims, and they were very religious Christians. This is how the Pilgrims looked. They arrived in the fall of 1620, and their first winter was very hard. Many of them died. The following year, after their harvest was complete, they held a feast. They celebrated the success of the harvest. In America today, business and government offices close for Thanksgiving. People often travel long distances to be with their families on this day and give thanks for the good things in their lives. People are sad if they cannot be with their families on Thanksgiving. The traditional meal on Thanksgiving is a baked turkey. Here is a Thanksgiving table, and here is a close-up of a plate with turkey, stuffing, potatoes, and pumpkin pie. People eat the Thanksgiving meal until they are very full. Many people watch a New York City parade on TV on Thanksgiving morning, sponsored by a store called Macy's. The Macy's parade is special because it always contains many huge helium balloons. The balloons are shaped like cartoon characters and float down the street during the parade. Here is a balloon of a cartoon cat named Garfield. This is Ronald McDonald. Americans do not call him McDonald's uncle. We call him Ronald McDonald. And this is a character from a popular children's TV show. His name is Kermit the Frog. In the afternoon of Thanksgiving, many people watch football on television. Special football games are scheduled for Thanksgiving because it is so popular. Christmas is a very important Christian holiday, even more important for Americans than Thanksgiving. Christmas celebrates the birth of the most important person in Christianity, Jesus, 2,000 years ago. Jesus was probably really born in the spring, but Christian churches have chosen to remember his birth in December. Ideas of family, giving, compassion, and goodwill are important during the Christmas season. People also decorate their homes, both indoors and outdoors, for Christmas. One of the most common Christmas decorations is a Christmas tree, as you see here. People also use candles, electric lights, and tree branches, and they decorate with religious items. People also decorate the outside of their homes. Here is a big house with many decorations. This is a smaller house, but it still has many decorations. Some people would say this house has too many decorations. And I think that more people decorate their homes like this than like the other two pictures. Churches hold many special events, programs, and services leading up to Christmas. This is a picture I took at my church one Christmas. This part of the service was lit only by candles, because candles and stars are important Christmas images. The giving of presents is very important at Christmas. Children love it, but adults like this tradition also. Giving presents shows our family and friends that we care about them. Young children believe a myth about a man who lives at the North Pole and delivers presents to good children all over the world on the night before Christmas. This man's name is Santa Claus. And this is how he travels in the story, pulled by flying animals that live very far north called reindeer. Do you see the big bag full of presents? We call the evening of December 24th Christmas Eve because it is the evening before Christmas Day. People often go to church on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day usually begins with the opening of the presents. Here's a picture of my wife, Charlotte, opening presents with some young friends. The rest of the day is similar to Thanksgiving, a big meal, football games, and spending good time with family. The fourth holiday I want to tell you about is the celebration of the New Year. We celebrate the New Year on January 1st, but we often have a bigger celebration the night before, which we call New Year's Eve. The New Year celebration is a time for remembering the good things that have happened to us in the year that is ending, and to anticipate good things in the year to come. Many people stay awake until midnight to see the clock turn from the old year to the new year. Sometimes they attend parties that do not end until the new year has begun. There is a really big party in New York City. Hundreds of people gather to see the new year begin with fireworks. On New Year's Day, there are more parades and football games that people watch on TV or attend in person if they can. Those are the 4 holidays that Americans look forward to at this time of year. In Taiwan, you might call them festivals, but Americans just call them holidays.